back on the air here with Edgeburg, and he is in the lead right now, 5-4. Apologize for the technical difficulties, but we're back rolling here. Edgeburg trying to hold on for the last 10 seconds over Hunter Merck. Stalemate call with 9 seconds to go. Merck shoots in right away. Edgeburg sprawls to get out of it. Another shot by Merck. And no stalling called there, which the Waukee Northwest sideline was calling for. And it would have been, that first call would have come back to haunt him. But a big win there for Edgeburg.
No, he wrestled a really smart match. Under control, didn't put himself in too bad of positions.
And now we move up to the bigger boys. Always enjoy when you start that match earlier on, you go from heavyweight down to 106. It's about a 150-pound difference between guys out on the mat.
Easily.
Got to get Grant Waller back out on the mat one more time to get a little more blood off. The seasoned veteran, Grant Waller. Always doing a good job with the athletic training here. At 2:15, Ryan Dobson for Ankeny, the freshman, against Bryce Williams, a senior for Northwest. Dobson, if I remember right, last time we saw him, he was wrestling heavyweight. He was a very small heavyweight.
Yeah, but, great mobility.
And a takedown there for Williams. And he immediately goes for the cradle. Dobson could be in some trouble here.
Could be.
Got him in tight right now. Some room under the shoulders, but he's got the 4 points already to make it 7-0. There's that offensive wrestling, quick 7-0 lead for Bryce Williams.
Right now, Williams is trying to overwhelm the freshman.
Gets in on a cradle once again and then lets up on it. Dobson looked to try to get in on a leg, couldn't do it, but he does get the escape to make it 7-1.
Again, with him being shorter in size, he's got to be careful getting caught underneath against these taller, longer wrestlers.
Another takedown for Williams. Looks like he's got that cradle in once again, and there's some more back points.
And that Williams kid is definitely a cradler. He'll throw that from anywhere, it looks like.
4 more, and immediately rolls back out of it. And he's going to cut Dobson loose once again. Make it 14-2 with 10 seconds to go in period number 1. Williams definitely a lot longer, several inch height difference out there on the wrestlers.
Yeah, and a few more years of wrestling
experience. No doubt. As Dobson will take the bottom position here to start period number 2.
And you got a freshman going against a senior, and the senior showing some of his skill that he's learned over the years. And
immediately in on a cradle again on top. Powerful legs, though, there from Dobson. Gets out. Williams gets 4 more, and that's going to be a tech fall for Bryce Williams here at 2:15. 5 more team points for the Wolves. Kind of a clinic there from Williams, like you mentioned, the much more experienced wrestler. Bryce Williams will make the decision over Dobson. I'll make it 18-8 as we move on to heavyweight. Lane Hearn from Lane Hearn from Ankeny against Hunter Moore from Northwest. Mentioned earlier tonight how We had to have 3 mats going for JV, otherwise we might have been here all night, and how good that is for the sport of wrestling. A couple schools that keep a lot of kids out and give a lot of kids opportunities to play this sport. Kept the yellow one in the middle, brand new yellow mat. Or gold, maybe we should call it.
And you should call it gold. Yeah, that is correct.
Takedown there for Moore. Immediately up 6-1, now 6-2 after the cuts Hearn loose. Moore in again on that single and gets another takedown. You don't see heavyweights doing this a whole lot, takedown and cutting loose.
No, you don't see that very much. But again, when you look at the heavyweights who don't max out at the upper weights, a lot of times you'll see them doing a lot of skill, using a lot of skill, technique.
Back points being awarded for Moore. I mean, Hunter Moore, these are wrestlers that have a lot of weight to wiggle with right now at heavyweight. I'd say Moore maybe about 250 and Hearn maybe about 230 out there right now.
I would agree.
As Moore trying to work that pin, and Hearn nearly slides out of it. Moore is so tight on that arm, just impossible for Hearn to get out of that, and he gets the pin with 33 seconds to go in the first period.
Again, you got a little more weight. Once you get the smaller guy on his back, it makes a difference.
Couple, I'm not going to call them skinny heavyweights, but a couple guys that aren't carrying around some extra weight like you see a lot of heavyweights doing. Speaking of not carrying around any extra weight, we move down to 106 is Eddie Salgado and Jay Smith. Smith just a freshman for Northwest. Salgado just got celebrated on senior night.
And for the Ankeny Hawks senior, Eddie Salgado.
Halfway through this one, and Waukee Northwest is in the lead 24-8. Salgado immediately puts Smith down to his back, going for a quick fall.
He's not playing around. He's going for the fall. He's got to help the team make up some points here.
He does. Gets the pin in 18 seconds for the senior. Eddie Salgado, fast Eddie there. Quick move, got the takedown, and immediately put Smith's shoulders on the mat. And we get to 113 as Carew Christensen for Waukee Northwest will go up against Lucas Hazy. And now we've got the officials are talking some things through with Waukee Northwest staff.
113 pounds for Northwest, Carew Christensen. And for the Ankeny Hawks, freshman Lucas Hazy.
Hazy is immediately thrown down to his back and spins out of it. But you saw Christensen get that leg in and got him tripped.
Yeah, he did that leg trip.
Christensen working hard on that, trying to get the cradle in. He's got the leg tied up as well. Here it is, cradle, as he's going to get Hazy down, and now Hazy in some trouble. Northwest as a team has loved that cradle tonight. Hazy is just stuck flailing around, but he's got a tough road to hoe here. 4 back points for Christensen.
But he's up and right back at it, trying to get some points. But that Christensen.
Another takedown, make it 10-1. And immediately he has Hazy with some more back points. This might be a pinning combination here for Christensen as he's got a better angle now. Testing that core strength of Hazy. And 4 back points, and that's a tech fall already. Missed out on a couple in there on the scoreboard. No, it was not off the mat. Okay, I thought he signaled the end of the match, but it is 14-1.
Yeah, you got a junior going against a freshman, and a skilled junior going against a
very
freshman.
skilled junior. Hazy will have his opportunities to do this over the next 4 years to some younger opponents, but right now it's Carew Christensen all over Hazy here at 113. Again, works into the cradle.
He's going the cradle over the top, rolling through.
And just nothing that Hazi's able to do as he's tied up there. They're going to give him the chance to pin him before calling a tech fall.
Of course, Christensen wants the pin, of course, but
there it is, gave it to him, and they're going to give Northwest 5 more team points to make it 28-14 on the tech fall. So a quick pin and now a tech fall. Have us flying through these lower weights.
120 pounds.
We move to 120. Logan Huser for Ankeny. A couple freshmen. Grayson Davis, a freshman for Waukee Northwest. Davis shoots in right away, gets that single. Next time we'll be on the air will be Monday night. Dallas Center Grimes in town for a girls basketball game. It'll be Paul Yeager and myself on the call. And then Tuesday night, Dr. J, if you can join us again. We've got some more boys wrestling and some more on Thursday night as well. So we'll see.
I'll see about clearing my schedule.
There we go. I see you at all the events. I know you're around. It's a matter of keeping everybody out of trouble, right?
Yeah, they do that themselves.
You've got a pretty good group of kids down here. That student section's been awesome this year in basketball and wrestling. Even seen a good student section show up on the road for a few games this year.
Yeah, we do travel well.
Davis, again, he's working the cradle now. They're very adept at that move. Back points will be awarded. It's tough to get a full pin on that. You can't get both shoulders to the mat very easily. Not impossible, but
it is a good move to lock someone up in and hold them there.
It wears them out.
And tires them out.
4 back points for Grayson Davis. As Huser tries to wiggle out of it at 7-0. And it looks like trying to wrench on that neck and get that leg up to the neck once again. He's close. There he is. He's going to work that cradle one more time. Trying to connect the arms. There it is, another cradle. That's an opportunity for a pin right now.
Oh, that does not look good.
A little more loose on it. Gets control of the leg as well. Got his 4. And it is 11-0 at the end of the first period. 120 pounds right now. Logan Huser, the freshman from Ankeny, trails Grayson Davis, the freshman from Northwest. 11-0 as we head into the second period. Huser will start the period on top. As they try to roll through in a quick reversal there to make it 13-0 for Davis.
And he goes for the quick back points.
And there it is, opportunity for a pin right now as well. They'll let him see if he can finish it out. As Davis has Huser in trouble. There it is, a pin for Northwest. A clinic put on by Grayson Davis. Really a cradle clinic put on by the Wolves tonight. And they're very technically sound about getting to that cradle. You don't see them, they don't shoot too quick. They gradually break the wrestler down, get to it.
And they're very opportunistic.
Move on to 126, Ben Walsh, senior
126 pounds
for Ankeny.
Joey Cahill.
Joey Cahill for Northwest.
The senior Benjamin Walsh.
Both wrestlers operating out of a 3-point stance here to get things started. And immediately in on a double is Cahill, and he does get the 3 on Walsh. Cahill goes to work on the mat. You see Walsh has reached through and tries to pull that leg in. Keeps contact with the mat, now trying to sneak his head out, and they're off the mat.
Looking to be able to get a quick reversal here. He likes to roll into a better position, as you can see here. And now
Worked
he's up
out
and
well for him.
He'll go back to work here on his feet. A little more aware, seeing how this Northwest wrestler will come at him.
Walsh and Cahill. The wrestler just kind of eyeballing like a couple cats out there stalking their prey. Cahill gets locked up and Walsh tries to throw him through, but Cahill does a nice job of keeping his weight back. Look like a couple sprinters ready to sprint head first into the guy. With a little more elegance to it than how I just described it. Locked up again. And they're free. 13 seconds to go, first period. 126 pounds. We still got 132, 138, and 144 to go yet tonight. Very clean night of wrestling. Good flow to the match, too. Not a whole lot of, off the mats, very little blood. It's a good flow to the meet all around. Cahill starting to get a little high right now. Work on those shoulders a little bit. Might have got too high. Nope. Controls Walsh as he rolls through. Might see another one of those roll moves. Seen it a couple times so far from Walsh.
Yeah, he's trying to shake him off. He is a little high.
Ooh, he's got him in on a half, it looked like there.
He's got the legs in, trying to control the hips. Ben is trying to get in a little better position so he can defend against the legs and get those out.
Might be looking to cradle him once again. And Walsh gets sprawled out again. Avoids that with 45 seconds to go in the second. 3-1. Joey Cahill in the lead over Ben Walsh of Ankeny.
Cahill's heavy on that side now, trying to keep the pressure on. Ref call stalemate. I think that's a good call.
Neither wrestler really able to improve their position at all. So Cahill works his way in on the top, and again Walsh tries to roll through, like you said, just trying to shake him loose, see if he can let up on some grip. Continues to roll through.
He's trying to create some space so he can get some movement. Now he'll try to shake him off. Or get to a position where the ref calls potentially dangerous, which they just did. And he gets a fresh start.
Now there's a lot of situations in wrestling that look potentially dangerous to me. Is that when you get a wrestler that's head is facing down towards the mat up in the air?
So the guy's on top and then they come off the mat, and so there's nothing that's supporting the top wrestler.
Two seconds
left.
Here we go as we head to the third. 3-1 still with Joey Cahill in the lead. About here at 126 pounds from the south side of Ankeny tonight on what actually wasn't too bad a walk in, but I got a feeling it's going to be a pretty brisk walk out as some blood on Cahill right now. We'll go over and see Grant Waller once again. Good opportunity for Cahill to get some water and catch his breath quick. We talked a little bit about off the air earlier about the process of delaying school and how that all goes down. I know earlier in the week there's weather briefings that the activities directors take part in, and they kind of had an idea early on in the week that this may be coming.
Yeah, they started having that conversation a while ahead of time. I think they may have known that we weren't going to have school before I did. They may have.
I know talking to Mr. Baker this afternoon when he called me about the schedule changes, they were able to get everything rescheduled from tomorrow. They found dates for it, but we are running up against the end of the year right now. So any more of those dates happen, that could be difficult to fit games in. But
well, they're always thinking about safety of the kids. So
yep,
that's a good
absolutely.
thing.
Not worth it to have kids out in negative 30-degree wind chills. As Walsh might see a stalemate here. Nope, not now.
They still have him as having control.
And Walsh is going to cut him loose. So Walsh looking for a takedown here to try to tie things up. He trails 4-1.
He's got 1 minute left here. He's got to pick it up a little bit.
He is definitely shooting right now.
Cahill sitting in a good position, that 4-1 lead.
Ooh, Walsh has the leg. No points yet, and they come off the mat. Walsh was in good position, but just ran out of room. Right in front of the Northwest bench. 43 seconds to go. Walsh is about to unleash a fury of shots on Cahill. Has the leg, nope. Cahill kicks it out. Cahill's going to be content to keep him locked up right now at 4-1 with 30 seconds to go.
And he's got time to play keep away. Ben has to continue to be aggressive, but not too aggressive.
Going to have to take some shots here with 21 seconds to go. And immediately there's a stall call on Cahill as he backs up, but he's got a few more of those to give.
Take a shot and shoot him off, take a shot and shoot him off. So he can pick up the pace.
6 seconds. And off the mat one more time with 3.4 seconds to go. Walsh is going to have to come flying in right now. And immediately backing up, and even though it would be a stalling, it would just be 1 point. Not going to make a difference in this one. So 4-2 the final. At 126, Joey Cahill over Ben Walsh.
That was one of those times when the leeway that they give them resting on the edge of the mat does not work out because the time, because the time keeps going.
Yep. A couple times in the past that would have been stopped earlier, maybe about 20 seconds to go rather than about 3.5 seconds to go. And waiting on our Ankeny wrestler at 132. I'm not sure if it's Alisani or Perez.
132 pounds for Waukee Northwest, the junior Grayson Manning, and for Ankeny, the sophomore Caleb.
It will be Alisani tonight wrestling for Ankeny against Grayson Manning for Northwest. Here, pin drop in the gym here at the moment.
Al-Hussani's looking for an opening. Measuring his distance while he's touching the head there. Looking for an opening for his shot.
Wrestlers just kind of working around right now, feeling each other out. About a minute into this first period. No score yet. Ooh, almost picked the ankle there for Alisani.
He's got that underhook, seeing if he can do something with that.
.40 seconds to go. Manning and Alisani with really no wrestlers able to take too much of a shot. I guess we had Alisani try to go for an ankle pick earlier. The only really offensive attempt here in this first period.
He's got that squared off stance, that allows him to go either side for his takedown.
And that'll do it here. The end of the first period, 0-0 between Caleb Alisani from Ankeny and Grayson Manning from Waukee Northwest.
And Caleb's ready to get down and get his escape points here.
So next Tuesday night, it will be Johnston. Excuse me, that's not correct. Next Tuesday night, it will be Waukee here for wrestling. And then on Thursday night, it will be Urbandale to finish out the CIML conference season. Task at hand right now, though, for Caleb Alisani, who has not been able to get back up to his feet yet in these first 30 seconds against Grayson Manning.
Grayson is riding that. He's riding that leg.
Minute 8 to go now in the second period. Still no score in this one. The ride has been pretty impressive right now from Manning.
Right back up. He should be coming up. Manning's a tough wrestler. Tough ride on top.
In college, he'd be getting himself some points for awarded at the end of the match, but not a thing in high school wrestling. Trying to get Alisani turned right now. Alisani is anchored in there pretty well and just gets dinged for stalling as I say that.
But he's got to work to advance up.
Yeah, he's had his hips to the mat for quite a while in this period.
And there was not a leg in that was holding him down, so that's what the refs are looking at. He's got a good stand up.
Trying to score that escape here yet with the last 15 seconds of the period. Alisani, got to get those arms free. He's got 5 seconds due and was thrown down to the mat. As they're on the edge right now, and he's not going to be able to get out. So a full second period ride there for Grayson Manning.
That takes a lot out of you. And he's choosing neutral, as he should.
Yeah, he's not going to mess around right now, as he's going to give up that point right away and work for a takedown for Alisani. Wrestlers locked up. Really, other than the first period attempt by Alisani, there hasn't been a whole lot of shots taken by these wrestlers.
No.
Other than the impressive ride from Manning.
Well, Manning just tried to do a throw by.
Oh, there we go.
It didn't go.
Alisani trying to pull that right leg in, and they're going to give the takedown to Manning.
Wow.
Even with the leg. Surprised they gave it to him pretty quick there.
Well, Manning hooked the leg. He looked the leg and then had the elbow.
Now Manning going to try for some back points. Already leading 4-0. He's close to having Alisani turned. There it is. Just one. He's got his 4 right now. That's about all that he's going to get. He's not going to end up getting a pin out of this combination here.
No.
You have to get a little higher. Boyle Alasani's going to be spent after this one. He spent a lot of time on the bottom. He's got to hold this, though, for the next 13 seconds. There's a pin as I say that at 10 seconds. So Grayson Manning gets the pin over Caleb Alasani at 132. So we move on to 138. Aiden Winky and Brody Bailey. Bailey, just a freshman from Northwest. Winky, junior from Ankeny. Winky gets that single right away and is on top immediately, and he's going to go to work.
Yeah, he's going in for the pin. He's not playing around
right now, and he's going to be close to getting it. He's got Bailey in some trouble right now. Winky just trying to get that left shoulder down, and this one will be over. There it was. 28 seconds into this one, and Aiden Winky gets the pin. So we head to our last match of the night now at 144. Noah Kaufman, freshman who has worked his way into the starting lineup this year, has had a nice season. He'll go up against the sophomore Hayden Hutt, very talented wrestler from Northwest.
Our final match of the night is 144 pounds for Northwest sophomore Hayden Hutt and for Ankeny freshman Noah Kaufman.
Wrestlers are locked up right away.
They're mixing it up.
This is one of our highlighted matches for the night as Hutt tries to drag by single and can't do it. Kaufman bringing a lot of energy to this early on.
He's going to work that front headlock a little bit. Gets his hips back. Nice move. Nice control.
Hutt has the leg, and there he's going to get that single and a takedown. And you can see him going for the cradle now, too. He was trying to work into it.
He's trying to.
He's pretty close. There it is. Hutt has Kaufman fighting to get out of this, and there's a pin for Hayden Hutt. And that will do it. Waukee Northwest will win this duel 49-20. Dr. J, hope you can stay warm tomorrow. It's not the heat, it's the humidity, right?
Right, there you go.
So we'll want to wish a safe Friday and a safe weekend to all our followers here on the Ankeny Activities Network. This has been another production of Girl Dad Media on the Ankeny Activities Network, built by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team. Tonight on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks, we want to be sure and thank Caliber Construction for being our presenting sponsor of wrestling here on our channel. And again, we'll be back on Monday night, have tomorrow night off with the weather. And we'll be back Monday night, Paul Yeager and myself calling Ankeny girls basketball against Dallas Center Grimes. For Logan, Dr. J, and Levi, I'm Andy Pollock. Thanks for watching.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet, with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life, it's the Carl way.
My real estate team knows that sports and extracurricular activities contribute to a well-rounded education. As an Ankeny mom, I have seen how important they are for success in school and beyond. I've been helping families here for over 20 years as a realtor, and I know that our schools and community activities are second to none. That's why people love to call Ankeny home, and that's why I am a supporter. If I can help you or anyone you know find the perfect home in Ankeny or the Metro, let's talk. And now it's time